I just had to come to you today to talk about Mr. Austin Shuffield. Now, didn't I tell y'all on Facebook that Austin was going to shave that beard? I told y'all he was going to shave that beard. He was going to try to look different. You know, I told y'all that. Anyway, charges have been upgraded to second-degree felony charges of assault, aggravated assault. Now the victim, Elder John Danique Lee, she pretty much said that she feared that Mr. Shuffield is going to come after her. So there was some things that now they're revealing. Mr. Shuffield said that he was in fear of his life. Mr. Shuffield, is now saying that pretty much that he was just worried when he claims that she was about to mace him and call her friends or whatever to come back and mace him or do whatever. And so that's the reason why he pulled out his gun. But regardless of what the issue is, Mr. Shuffield, you pulled out a weapon, threatened her life when you had no threat. And the fact is that you proceeded to knock the cell phone out of her hand when she was calling the police because you had an unlawful weapon in your hand. So the charges here are appropriate. The second-degree charges, these are appropriate in this particular case. Now, the police in Dallas is claiming that they're going to increase patrol. They had the community activists and stuff like that. But, where was the police beforehand? This is an entertainment district. You should have police in that area anyway around 4 a.m. But now you have off-duty cops. Why? You must have these cops in patrol. Because the fact is that you don't want another issue where a plainclothes cop is going out just threatening and harassing people just because you're trying to say, oh, we're going to do all we can to keep the community safe. I believe those cops should be in uniform if they're going to patrol in that area. But anyway, I just wanted to do this video to say that Mr. Shuffield, you caused this on your own self. And so I was thinking that those goons was going to go down there and find your ass and ask you what the hell is your damn problem. And so, but anyway, pretty much, this is going to go to trial eventually. Mr. Shuffield is out on bond, $1,000. He's already was on. He already was booked on the other amount where he paid, where he had another bond. So he got this bond here for the weapons charge, where he, again, like I said, carried a weapon where he did not have it licensed. So he didn't. So the open carries law would not apply to him in this situation because he didn't have a right to carry. Okay, he had an unauthorized gun, and so he's facing those charges. That is a good charge against him, so they're going to send this over to a grand jury. That is really good. But Mr. Shuffield, this ought to teach you to keep your damn hands to yourself. You're out here beating on women. And Mr. Shuffield, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You have shown how white supremacists like yourself beating down women. You have shown that you have an anger management problem. And Mr. Shuffield, you should pretty much pay the price. And so now that you have been, people have been revealing what you are about, you now have to suffer the consequences, sir. I think that this will be appropriate for him to do at least 3 years in jail for this, because it will prove to men, and not just Mr. Shuffield as a white man, but men in general, that you just don't attack a woman just, just out of the blue. You have to pretty much be, she have to really be threatening your life. She have to have had a gun or something like that, or a bat in her hand, for you to try to, do what you did to her. And sir, you pretty much is in trouble, basically, because this is something that you should not get away with, Mr. Shuffield. You are what you did, it will divide the community between black and white. It's going to show that your inappropriate behavior in that district is going to be looked up on. And just like Miss Lee said, that there's a lot of crazy people in that community, I believe it. If you're going to go down there with an unauthorized gun and you're drunk, I believe that you're going to go down there just to be looking for action. And you didn't think that the camera was still rolling and it was going to be turned in, because you just didn't think. Nowadays, Mr. Sheffield, we live in a world now that everything has been videotaped almost. You have cell phones, cameras on cell phones. And so you have to look at that as being something that, if your actions is what you're doing, is going to pretty much be looked on all the time now. And so you have to look at that, and you got to take that in consideration the next time you think about hitting on a black woman, or any woman for that matter. Well, I want you to subscribe to LawyerHendersonTV.com. Also, like the buttons and subscribe. When you subscribe, you'll let me know what you think about the videos. Let me know what you think about my commentary. And also, I would love to, just, talk to someone, bring somebody in to also to help me discuss the issues. But Austin Shuffield, this video was for you. Mr. Shuffield, I hope you go to get some anger management counseling. And I hope that this pretty much, like I said, be a lesson learned for all men who decide to hit on women. I'm Lawyer Henderson with Lawyer Henderson TV. Thank you for watching.